The defining feature of the program is convergence, that is to converge the services of the different line ministries and offer the services to the poor, to the most vulnerable, through a single window delivery mechanism. This objective of the single window delivery mechanism is basically to reach out to the unreached, which are the most vulnerable population of society. And this it has done basically through two ways. One is of establishing single window delivery centers in the community where the poor live, so that they can easily access the services of the government, and they do not have to go to the government, rather the government reaches out to them at the doorstep of the poor. And secondly, it also tried better targeting to remove inclusion and exclusion errors by building a database of the vulnerable population along with all their vulnerabilities, so that programs could be developed to address the various vulnerabilities of the poor. Single window delivery centers are engaged in basically two kinds of programs. One is aimed at women empowerment, and the second is at facilitating access to the services of the government. Now, under the women empowerment program, various services are offered, such as vocational training, legal services, health services, and microfinance activities, financial inclusion. Whereas under the facilitating the access to the services of the government, the poor have various problems, like they do not have perhaps the documentation which is required to access the services, or to go back one step, they do not have knowledge about the various services which are available to them. So the center works at awareness generation, in facilitating the poor in getting access to their various documents which are required, in filling up the forms for the application for various services of the government, and then also in trying to trace the progress of their applications, how they, by the line ministries, whether they are approved, and so it also offers a feedback mechanism. See, the line ministries continue to be the owners of the services. They are still responsible for making the programs, for delivering the services. However, the single window delivery centers act as facilitators between the poor and the line ministries, because very often the poor find it very difficult to reach the government departments and to go through the procedures. It's here that the single window delivery centers play a very important role. And by having a common database of the vulnerable, these centers are able to help the line ministries in better targeting, better allocation of resources for the various programs, and in really reaching out to whom they wish to reach out.